With more than 80,000 healing meals served, AMOR Healing Kitchen is a unique organization that provides homemade food for those facing critical health challenges. Well, let's welcome back Maria Kelly, Executive Director of AMOR Healing Kitchen, and Dr. Will Bolshevitz, known as Dr. B, gastroenterologist and New York Times best-selling author. Welcome to you both.
Thanks for having us.
Congratulations, you're celebrating 7 years of delivering these healthy meals. Tell us a little bit more about the challenge. Before we got started, we were just talking about the challenge inherent with organizations providing meals to those who need them, but yours takes it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, as we were talking, we try to source locally as much as possible. We also have high school volunteers that come in and prepare the meals, so we teach them how to cook. So there's a lot of layers to our organization, but I think really staying true to our values and what we believe will plant the seeds for future generations. This is the model that we've chosen, and we love it.
And why is whole foods, plant-based foods, so important for those that you cater to?
Well, I'm sure Dr. B can add a lot to this conversation. Honestly, just personally, what I've experienced in trying to solve for some health issues and switching to a whole foods, plant-based lifestyle, it really aided my body in healing and recovery. And it's what we feel like we can offer to the community, especially the clients that we serve that don't have access to fresh foods. We provide it free of cost for them.
And I'd love to talk a little bit more about your personal journey, but first, Dr. B, so as a gastroenterologist, gut health is very important. That's kind of where all of our health stems from.
Yeah, you're speaking my language here. Yeah. So our gut is connected to so much, and we've thought about it in terms of digestion, but it's way more than that. It's connected to our metabolism, our immune system, our hormones, our mood, our brain health, even the ways in which we express our genetic code. Yeah. And this is an opportunity for us to touch these people who really need it. Mm-hmm. And they don't understand. They may not be thinking, oh, this is a gut health issue. They may not feel it that way.
Yeah.
But that's exactly the place that we want to target to try to get them better, to help them to heal.
Yeah, and congratulations on your new book, best-selling, New York Times. This has actually been out for a few years now.
So this is my book, Fiber Fueled. It came out in 2020, and I don't know the exact number, but somewhere in the range of 350 to 400,000 copies, plus library borrowing, which I love.
Yes.
And then my second book was the Fiber Fueled cookbook. That was also a New York Times bestseller.
That's right. Right. So what are some of the lessons that you teach in here? Because I think, when you ask people to change their diet, that's one of the toughest things, because people are so used to eating what they want to eat, when they want to eat it. How do you change the way people look at food?
Well, I think in some ways you have to meet people where they are, and you have to start with delicious food. Yes. One of the challenges that exists, which I love about what you're doing with AMOR Healing Kitchen, is that we're getting the kids into the kitchen and we're teaching them how to cook this way.
Yeah.
Because if we normalize that, if they have this as a part of their repertoire of recipes, then they can bring that home with them.
Yeah.
And the problem is, this is not the food that people have been cooking. But if I were to say, what is the one thing? We have a nationwide deficiency of fiber. 95% of Americans are missing fiber. And if you talk to anyone who's serious about nutrition, probably the most agreed upon point is that this is anti-inflammatory and good for our health. Mm-hmm. And we would do so much if we just simply got people to consume more fiber-rich food.
Let's talk about your journey a little bit. So when you said that whole foods really helped repair your system, how so?
Well, as I grew up with asthma and eczema, really severe cases. And slowly, as I started to change my diet, in my household, we did eat a lot of whole foods, but out of the house, I ate a lot of different things. And for me, when I cut out dairy, for the most part, I saw a marked difference.
Yes.
And really took out any kind of processed foods, highly processed foods. It helped me. I don't know if it can help everyone like that.
Right.
Well, it helped me too. I mean, honestly, so my journey was that I was 50 pounds overweight. I had high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I was anxious, depressed, and had extremely low self-esteem. And yet I had been a graduate of Georgetown University School of Medicine. I was the chief medical resident at Northwestern, and I was at the University of North Carolina when I was having a health crisis.
Wow.
And it wasn't the things that I was taught in school that helped me to actually heal.
That's incredible.
Right. So the healing was in the kitchen for me.
Yeah. Real quick, tell us what the 21-day challenge is.
21-day challenge is you can sign up on our website. You get a daily email, and it's just little tidbits. If you have dipped into the blue zones at all, it's kind of like tying in that idea and our values at AMOR of like community, service, spending time in nature, getting in the kitchen, simplifying things in the kitchen, and, you know, laughing.
Yeah.
All the simple things that we can really bring into our lives that kind of look at the well-being, our sense of being well.
100%. Well, everyone's going to have an opportunity to meet with Dr. B to talk to him about gut health, which is so very important. This is happening Saturday, February 22nd, 5 to 8 p.m. This is at the Circular Church downtown. I want to thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For what you do, truly.
Thank you.
We're back after this.